I love him. Nonetheless, he's a great dude. Put your hands together for Clark Brooks, everybody. Clark Brooks!
Oh, friendly and hurtful. That's wonderful. That's great. I know I'm older than most of the comedians in Tampa. It's true. One of them likes to refer to me as, it looks like somebody built a grandfather out of mashed potatoes. It's great. I already know I'm getting older. The passing of time tells me that, but I also know because I find it difficult to do things that other people do with ease. I don't mean like sports or sex. Those have always been hard. But I've recently dropped bending over from my repertoire of tricks that I'm willing to perform. So now if I drop something, it's just like, oh well, I don't own that thing anymore. Kind of sucks, I like that iPhone. But the other thing that's going on, I know you guys are looking at me and going, does he spend more time doing keto or CrossFit? Surprisingly, neither, actually. Yeah, I'm a big and tall gentleman. I'm willing to take a certain amount of responsibility for that, but not sure it's all my fault. Being a comic, you spend a lot of late nights in places like this. Not sure you guys looked at the menu thoroughly. Not a lot of kale or quinoa to be found on these kind of places' menus. So the later you're out at night, the harder it is to find good stuff to eat. And once Taco Bell and Wendys close, you're down to Circle K and 7-Eleven. And I don't know if you've ever been in there late at night and seen those things on the rolling grill that kind of look like somebody took a shit inside of a churro. I eat those. It's not actually true. I used to eat those. I don't eat them anymore. I was in there one night and I ordered those, and the clerk stopped me and said, "Sir, don't eat that. They've been on that grill for hours. It's literally trash at this point. I'll make you something fresh. It'll be much better for you." Yeah, the day that your diet alarms a convenience store clerk, and they proceed to offer up a hot dog as a healthy alternative, that's when you know you're issuing a silent cry for help and circling the bottom. I've actually come closer to hitting rock bottom. I was sitting around my apartment snacking on potato chips, and one of them got stuck sideways in my throat, and I started choking. And as I'm sitting there with tears rolling down my face and gasping for air, I realized with my free hand I was still putting potato chips in my mouth. I was either trying to force through the log jam or I was trying to finish the job off. I don't know which it was. There's actually a layer below that. When you find yourself reheating fast food, that's when things are serious. Girlfriend came into the kitchen, she goes, "Why does it smell like crystals in here?" And I said, "Well, I'm reheating those sliders from last night." She said, "Why didn't you just eat them last night?" I said, "Well, I was in the garage hooking up some hose to my tailpipe so I could kill myself. I didn't have time to finish it." So, yeah, that's going on. Be nice if I get some support. I've actually lost some weight. I've actually had to drill a hole in my belt so my pants wouldn't fall down like a hillbilly, so I am making some progress. Oh, thank you. Let's not get carried with the applause. It's not like I'm committed enough to actually go out and buy a new belt. So let's see how it sticks first. But be nice to get support from my girlfriend. She's not fully on board with it, apparently. We went out to some restaurant. She took me to this place in Tampa that's famous for their cheeseburgers. And I didn't order one because I'm trying to be good. I eat things like, well, does anybody know what carrots and celery are? I thought more than one hand would go up for that one, but in case you honestly don't know what they are those green and orange things you throw in the trash when you order chicken wings. I eat those as meals now. So I'm eating that like a turtle, and she's eating a cheeseburger, and she's mad at me. She goes, "I can't believe you didn't order a cheeseburger. That's the whole point of coming here. This place is legendary. These cheeseburgers are incredible. They're better than crack." Now, I didn't realize till that exact moment that I was dating a crackhead. But I thought, shouldn't anything you put into your body on purpose just automatically be better than crack? I know times have changed, but exactly when did the standard of excellence go from gold to crack? Like, "Hey, how are your cheeseburgers here?" "Well, they're good. They're not crack good." Don't blow anybody, for one. Just... yeah, just pay money and save the degrading sexual favors for Budruckers instead. So, Yeah, in an effort to lose weight, I'm trying to do other stuff too. Somebody suggested that I should try yoga, because yoga's harder than it looks. If harder than it looks was a sales pitch that worked with me, I wouldn't need to do yoga. So, harder than it looks is why the bookcase I bought at IKEA only has 3 legs on it. So I signed up. Yoga's supposed to relax you, so I signed up for a course, so now I'm all stressed out about that, because I know I'm not going to be able to do downward dog and the wheelbarrow and the upside down helicopter and all the other yoga poses / Urban Dictionary sex things / minor league baseball team names they have, so worried about that. So that's tough. Being old and fat, I'm not old enough yet where it's cute when I say dumb things. People still get annoyed when I say dumb things. It's not cute yet. I was recently in a bar in Tampa, and they were playing this monotonous, repetitive disco music. So I smarted off the bartender and said, "Hey, every gay bar in Ybor just called. They want their music back." To which she replied, "Why does every gay bar in Ybor have your phone number?" And all I could think of was, sometimes I drop my car keys. And I told you I can't bend over anymore. So, yeah, dumb things all the time. I had a coworker show up at work one day and he had dirt on his face, and I said, "Hey, before you get started, you might want to, there's some schmutz, you might want to get that off." He goes, "Clark, it's Ash Wednesday." "Oh, excuse me, apparently yesterday wasn't broccoli in your teeth Tuesday, because you didn't get all snippy when I said anything then." Sorry. I have a 4-year-old niece. She's an idiot. She says stupid things all the time. So, I mean, it's okay. She's 4. You know, she's not supposed to know anything, and it's adorable because she's cute. It doesn't mean she's not a moron, though. I mean, but she knows I do this, and so she likes to tell me jokes. And one time she said, "Uncle Clark, I have a joke for you. Knock, knock." I said, "Who's there?" And she goes, she thought about it for a minute. She goes, "I don't like that one. Let me do a different one. Knock, knock." "Oh, good decision to start with that. That first one was going nowhere. This one's much better." Idiot. My sister goes, "Well, take it easy on her. She's 4. She doesn't even go to school yet." Like, I wouldn't be bragging about that. I mean, it's not great. I'm not the only one who says dumb things. You guys see where Coulter recently said that she's not descended from immigrants, she's descended from settlers? Because she's so opposed to the concept of immigration that she can't be bothered to say it. So I'm like, all right, I can do that too. My ancestors weren't slave traders. They were international seafaring volunteer recruitment coordinators. And I sleep much better now, so that's great. There's stupid things everywhere. I saw an ad recently on the internet. It was a Halloween-themed ad from Kellogg's that said, "There's nothing scarier than running out of Rice Krispies." Nothing scarier than running out of Rice Krispies? I thought of 11 scarier things just now without even thinking about it. Apparently the people in Battle Creek are living Lucky Charmed life right now. So breakfast cereals never caused me any anxiety on that level for some reason. But saw another ad for Reese's peanut butter cups, and there was a little button that said, "Click here for more info." Who's not fully up to speed on how peanut butter cups work? Pretty sure it's chocolate, peanut butter in the shape of a cup. Yeah, I don't need a TED Talk from Elon Musk to enjoy this candy, so it's fine. It's ridiculous, I know. I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to, do some stuff. Recently auditioned for a play about Schrodinger's cat, but they never told me if I got the part or not. That's a physics joke. I'm always surprised when people get that at all. So, I say dumb things. I said, my girlfriend made fish and chips to celebrate St. Patrick's Day last year. And I said, "That's great, they taste delicious, but and for no good reason." I said, "You realize fish and chips is not Irish food, it's British." And she said, "Well, then why do they serve it at the Irish pub down the street?" I said, "Because we're in Tampa, where the Irish pubs serve egg rolls and nachos." Maybe a place with 32 TVs in the NFL package is not the best place to learn about international cuisine and culture. Pretty sure Beef O'Brady wasn't even a real person. Would he drive the mozzarella sticks out of Brandon in the 1st century or something? Rude and unnecessary, but I said it anyway. I know. Thanks for applauding my stupidity. Appreciate that. She didn't take it the same way you did. She was upset, so I tried to make it up to her, so I wrote her a poem, and it went like this. I'll do it for you. Yes, those pants make you look fat. Where's my breakfast at? So I'm single. Pretty sure she broke up with me because that line ended with a preposition or something else. I don't know. So yeah, I'm single now. Actually, I'm not single, I'm alone. There's a distinct difference between those things. Single is a status update. If you're single, you can meet somebody cute in the deli line at Publix. If you're alone, you're at the deli counter in Publix buying 1/8 of a pound of ham. You ever seen 1/8 of a pound of ham? It's not a lot of ham. You can hold 1/8 of a pound of ham up to the light and see through it like a shower curtain. And the guy with the slicer is all annoyed because it's not worth his time to turn on the slicer to slice you 1/8 of a pound of ham. And you're just like, dude, just give me enough ham to make a sandwich and feed my cat and let me go home. Do this. Being single at my age is tough because I like women my own age. I see the appeal of younger women. It's just I like women my own age, and that's difficult. Not because they aren't beautiful and wonderful. They are. It's just that after 30 plus years of dating, like this, it's like they're Gulf War veterans that have been deployed one too many times. They've seen some shit that they're not coming back from. So the other thing that's tough is I have trust issues that are entirely my fault, not the woman's fault, always my fault, and I sabotage myself. I'm my own worst enemy. I just have these trust issues. Like, if I were to approach you, like if you were single, in a bar, and I said, hi, what's your name? So what's your name? Cindy? You filthy lying slut. Why would I do that? Why would I just turn and attack her for no good reason? She just answered honestly, and I attack her. And now I have zero shot of getting her phone number. Actually, could I still possibly get your phone number? Probably not. Oh, I do one wrong thing, and I'm the bad guy. Okay, that's right. I get it. So I have to fight my own self for that stuff. But I actually did go on a date recently, and by recently I mean about 5 years ago. I met a woman on a blind date, and we went to the movies to see the Dark Knight, the Batman movie. You guys familiar with that? You guys know that? You don't know some carrots and celery. That's fine. That's priorities. But so we're at the theater, and everything's fine for about 20 minutes till she leans over to me and goes, "This is so fake." Now, my first reaction to that statement, which I thought was mature and responsible, was, yeah, it's a movie about Batman. I knew it wasn't a nature documentary when they gave us 3D glasses on the way into the theater. Now, my deeper, more personal, almost spiritual response to that was, bitch, don't be talking shit about Batman. Are you crazy? I know every character in this movie, even the bad guys. I know every single one of them. I've known them my entire life. I don't even know your last name. If something happens to any one of these characters, even one of the minor ones, I'm going to need 20 minutes to compose myself before I'm alive. You could die in this seat. I'm not even going to stop eating popcorn. If anything, I'm going to tell the EMTs who are trying in vain to save your life to keep it down, because I'm trying to hear the dialogue from this movie I've already seen 4 times before meeting you here. So, not off to a great start. Less than a half hour into what is a 3-hour-long movie, I developed this deep, intense hatred for this person. And that didn't help things when she moved in 3 weeks later. Hey, my name is Clark Brooks. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting Steve Miller and his friends.